welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a compilation of basically just everything that I ate as a predominantly carnivore but doing animal based at times over the course of a long weekend. And you know, every morning always starts out with a cup of coffee for me.
Soul a peace of mind, but you just wanna drink your wine and grab the glass and let it go down. But I can't hold you any longer. I can cope 'cause you're a storm. I wake up feeling even smaller, even when the storm is over. Beer and grab the glass and let it go down. We're going down. Now I can't hold you any longer. I can't cope 'cause you're a storm. A storm.
Now this day I'm looking a little rough. I know I'm not feeling all that well. What a great way to start a weekend out, right? But I'm going to go ahead and make myself just a little bit of a chicken salad. I'm using just canned chicken that I got from, it was either Costco or Sam's Club. And I'm doing some hard-boiled eggs that I had left over, a little bit of plain dill relish. I did add a little bit of cheese as well as some avocado mayo. And I do apologize, the lighting in my apartment is really yellow. And I got a new camera for Christmas that I'm trying to, get the hang of, but I still haven't quite figured out how to adjust all the settings.
Along the street, how far you drifted away from me.
Now, because I wasn't really feeling all that well for most of the day, that is the only meal that I had. I did have the odd cup of coffee here and there, but this is going to be just a hot cup of, I believe I ended up doing the chocolate caramel element electrolytes as I'm getting ready to go to bed here and read a book. I just needed to turn in early because I just was not feeling well. All right, this is day number 2, and somewhere there was coffee footage from this morning that I obviously don't know what happened to because, well, guys, new camera. As I had said, I am doing predominantly carnivore, but a little bit of animal based with some fruit, and dairy. And here I'm literally fighting for my life trying to cut this squash up, this butternut squash. So you can laugh at my stellar knife skills here.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers?
Now, Now, with this butternut squash, I'm going to put some of my homemade butter that I had actually made in a different video on this pan with a little bit of seasoning, and I'm just going to throw it in the oven and roast it. Alright, this little contraption here is actually, I can't remember the name of it, but it's just an egg cooker. I normally would do eggs in my Instapot, but this little guy is amazing. You just poke a hole in each one of the tips of the eggs with this little tool that comes with it. You add the water, you turn it on, and it cooks them perfectly every single time. Now, I know that somebody's going to come at me for my Premier Protein added to my iced coffee, but every now and again, I like to do it. It tastes good, and, you know, honestly, I'm not perfect. But this right here is. This is Birch, my lazy ragdoll, and my Bear Boy, and they are always trying to get into the camera to see what is going on. That's the annoying part of the egg cooker though, that loud noise. And here's that meal all together. I did heat up a burger patty. I've got some hard-boiled eggs, a couple slices of some hard cheese, and the butternut squash. It was delicious. Definitely more than I needed though. If any of you guys have animals, then I know that you can relate to this. I'm trying to crochet a sweater and I'm almost finished with it. But little Miss Thing here, Bug as we call her, my son's addition to the house that was an accident, she is the cuddliest little girl I have ever had. She is so snuggly and loving, and she always wants to be held and cuddled. So I rock her like a baby. I am just embarrassed to say, but she is just too much. Here we are again, another morning, another beautiful cup of coffee. This should come as no surprise to you.
With you, everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling.
Alright, I am finally getting around to making my bed. I try to do this first thing in the morning, but I didn't get to it today. And I'm actually taking kind of a late shower as well. But you know, it's a weekend and sometimes that's just what you gotta do.
I still like the ocean. I can see you want this too. 'Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know that I ain't playing no games. Baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before.
Alright, and here we are with me thinking that I'm going to do some meal prepping. I have a very large chuck roast that I cut up into smaller pieces because I just don't do as good a job eating leftovers as I want to. So I'm throwing some of this frozen bone broth that I actually like to thaw out and keep in my fridge with this small amount of chuck roast. It's the perfect amount for me. I'm seasoning it up and I'm putting it in the crock pot so that it can sit for, you know, several hours today. And here's where I will probably also get a little bit of grief. However, I am having some fruit. I wasn't feeling well earlier in this weekend, and this I think it's called kefir. I'm not sure how you say it, but I really do enjoy making a quick little smoothie out of this. I'm not gonna do it all that often, but I also add a little bit of organic honey to it, and this just really hit the spot for me, like I said, especially because I have been under the weather. This one is pretty self-explanatory. I buy these big packages of these sirloin burgers, sometimes the Wagyu ones if I can find them. And I just cook them up in the air fryer. I actually made some for my son today, and I did cut up a little bit of an apple for the two of us as well. It just was a really nice meal, and I've always been just kind of adding a little bit of this hard cheese that I have left over. I'm trying to get it used up, and it was a perfect little meal slash snack. And I, of course, drink the LaCroix waters. Now, I've been finding that I'm not all that hungry throughout the day, so it's almost 6 o'clock. I decided I wasn't hungry, so I went ahead and put this in a container to go in the fridge. No surprise here, we're starting another day off with some coffee. And then I head to the bedroom to make my bed, but you'll see that I have quite a bit of help this time. As I'm going through trying to find some clothes that I want to wear tonight, because I am going to Painting with the Twist, I'm kind of laughing at these two wrestling over here because this is such an unusual thing. Until we got this kitten, Bear has been my old grumpy boy, and he just hasn't been a social cat, and now to see him play and wrestle, it's just so heartwarming. Not me over here rushing to get some laundry done because I decided that I didn't like anything that I laid out. So, you know, if you know, you know. Of course, here I'm coming in again with a Premier Protein. It pretty much seems like it's my theme this weekend. I don't actually use it that often, but I must have been on a kick this weekend. I don't love all of the ingredients that are actually in the Premier Protein. There are cleaner and there are better proteins. One of them that I have is a Quip, and I really do love it, but this was just so quick and easy, and like I said, sometimes I do it. I'm actually getting ready to go to Painting with the Twist. They're going to be doing the Rainbow Starry Night, and I am a huge, even look at these earrings I got for Christmas. They are the Starry Night collection. I have a big print Starry Night. It's just my favorite. I have the Lego everything. Anyways, I need to eat something today. I actually... You literally came right behind me. I'm just filming really quick for some. It's fine. You're fine. As long as you don't care that you're in here. I'm gonna make a quick ribeye steak for something to eat. So, yeah.
But you just wanna drink your wine and grab the glass and let it go down. But I can't hold you any longer. I can cope 'cause you're a storm. I wake up feeling even smaller, even when the storm is over. Was it all in my head? Did we try too hard and lost it all instead? Was it all on me?
I'm popping in to get another quick cup of coffee. I realized that's all I do. I ended up having to mute it out because the music was coming through the speakers and I didn't want to get copyright hit, but I was going to let you guys hear how I ordered. And then as I'm leaving, I'm talking about these beans that I'm saving for my oldest son. I don't eat them.
Time was rough, I try to keep your feet on the ground.
Trust me, you can't trust.
Good thing because my painting doesn't look anything like hers.
We're going down.
And finally, a nice quiet night at home. But you guys, I finished my sweater. I made this comfy little cozy cardigan and I am just absolutely loving it.
Even smaller, even when
We are on the last day of the weekend before I have to go back to work. It was a long weekend for me. It's going to be breakfast and then a Target run. Well, what do you do with that?
If I buy these, we're taking lessons for the
These are so cute. I had to cut the sound out because the girls that were shopping next to us were so loud and they were kind of screaming. Let me look and see what's in it because I need a lot. Can't reach it. Well, things at Target. I've already read this book and I had the hardcover and I borrowed it to somebody and they never gave it back to me. So I found it super cheap. So I just grabbed it in the paper cover just to put it back with my collection. And then this guy, they had like a greenish color, more of a clear, but it's hard to see, but this is like a light amber. I love it because the top has a removable silicone piece that you can pull off so that you can wash it and so that it doesn't touch your drink, and I really liked that. This is just another one of these headbands. I had a pink one and I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. But I had it. I think my daughter might have grabbed it. And then I needed some heavy whipping cream. And I really like this brand because this one is very clean, considering. So I wanted a bigger container, but they didn't have it. So this will have to do. Okay, you guys, it's going to be loud. If I close this, the light's going to go off. Anyways, it's dark. It's nighttime. And I am out and about. I actually left the house, which I never do in the evenings, but I went to Dutch Brothers for a sugar-free protein latte. It's called the hopscotch. I can make one of these at home. I don't need this here, and I'm in my garage right now. I pulled into my little teeny tiny garage at the apartment. I was getting ready to walk back inside, but then I was like, oh, I'm gonna give this coffee to my daughter because I only wanted a couple sips of it. I did it. I went to Dutch Brothers because I wanted this. You guys, it is a color changing spoon. That's probably backwards. A color changing spoon. I actually got it to give to my grandbaby. Now, could I have gotten one of these from the dollar store or color changing spoons from Amazon and got 10 of them for the price that I paid for this coffee? Absolutely, I probably could have. But it's got these cute little Dutch Brother. I don't know if it'll focus. These little Dutch Brother. It's probably not gonna. Symbols and stuff on it. It's just cute. It's got to be dumb stuff like this to take me out of the house in the middle of the night or at night. It's dark here. It's in Colorado. But anyways, I just had to share that because I thought it was cute.
I see you. I see you. I see you.
All right, well, we are wrapping up this long 4-day weekend video of basically what I ate during that long weekend and a little bit of some things that I was doing as well. I am just trying currently to make a little bit of like a whipped pudding here. I thought with some heavy whipping cream and a little bit of this brownie batter devotion protein mix that I have and some vanilla, I thought it would make a really nice dessert. Not for myself. I'm trying to convince some of my kiddos to eat this healthy way, and that was that was my idea that I came up with. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, maybe consider subscribing so you can see even more videos of what I eat and what I'm up to. And if you are not new here, thank you for hanging out, for being there, and until the next time, eat your meat.